Well, great evening. Here we are at Russell's Travel Center right across the line in New Mexico. So we're going to stay here for the evening at this little travel plaza. It's actually very quiet where I'm at. The trucks are on the other side. So anyway, this travel plaza, I've never stopped here before, and you go in and it's huge. Whoever owns it has a ton of money because they have a museum in there with about at least 20 cars, all restored, 50s, 60s cars, a Model T. They have a wonderful pink Thunderbird that's convertible. All of these are perfectly restored from 50s and 60s, and just, they have some also old Harley Davidsons in there, and just everything you can think of. They have a little grocery store there, a restaurant. I mean, anything you can think of, they have in this plaza. So anyway, yeah, we're going to spend the night here. And I did stop today at a trading post, and I got a new rattle, Hopi made rattle. Look how cute. Is that not cute or what? But this is going to be for my doing energy work and things with people. So I like this. This is just too cute. Was trying to read the name of who made it, but Doris something. Doris looks like Yasi, but it can't be Yasi because that's not a Hopi name. Yasi is usually a Navajo name, I would think. So there we have it. That's its voice. And I also bought a rug, a wide ruin rug that was made in 1979. I've got the original receipt for it. It was from, what is Tisnospos Trading Post. I guess that the guy said that means cottonwood, but this is actually it's done to the vegetable dyes by Arlene Begay. They originally paid $350 for this rug, and it's a 42 by 60, and it's a wide ruins with the squash blossoms, borderless bands, and squash blossom design. Okay, so I can't undo it because it's really big. Anyway, you can see it's in more muted colors, and if you see it in person, you can tell that these are vegetable dyed, because they're not exactly the same color. So a nice large rug, and I got it for $4.95, which is a really good deal for a 1979 rug that's large, 42 by 60 inch, so that is a good deal. I couldn't pass it up, so that'll go in my house whenever I get a new house. How long is this going to take? Hopefully it sells soon. Anyway, I've got to check the thermostat on here because it'll go up to 80 degrees, and then it waits until it gets down to 60 degrees before it turns on again. So that's a big drop in temperature, big fluctuation. So I'm either roasting or I'm cold, one of the two in here. So I've got to get the thermostat in that looked at and see what's going on. Why does it wait so long before it turns on again? Because, you know, if I set it down to 70, then it goes down to like 50 before it turns on. I mean, I'm sorry, but 50 is really cold. So it's really touchy to try to get it where you're not being, you know, roasted out versus before it's so cold. Well, maybe I'll drag out my other blanket. Now I can keep it down to 70 or 60, and I do have one of those big heavy fuzzy blankets up there, which will keep us quite warm. But yeah, it's kind of a pain. I got to take a bunch of clothes out, and it's stuffed way in the back. So, but maybe I'll drag it out because we are going to have quite a few cold days still. And then I don't have to set this up so high. I just got to make sure I keep the boys under the cover at night. Make sure they stay toasty warm. Anyway, so I just want to let everybody know we have stopped for the evening, and I did get some really nice things. I love my little Hopi rattle. I just think it's just, look at that face. What's not to love? Especially the feather. Yes, and he's got the little white. I couldn't pass it up, my Hopi rattle. We're going to be doing a lot of good work together. So, there we have that. So, I'm going to leave this here. Thanks for tuning in. I want to try to get this up so everybody knows that we are fine this evening. Driving down the road, though, all of a sudden I start hearing Raj. I'm like, oh, now what? And of course I'm in Texas where there's no turn off, no, you know. And he said, oh, well, you gotta wait. I gotta find a turn off first. And it's like, oh, God, spare me. So I finally get turned off, find a place where I can turn off. He gets down, he's thirsty, he wants water, and then I got to take him out to go to pee. And so they ran out, they go pee, and they rush back in because it's cold, you know. But, yeah, the bionic mouse lets me know what he wants for sure. And he's over by that, you know, by the window over on that side. It does get pretty chilly. I might change the bed, although I don't know. This one might be just as cold. Well, I might try changing it around tonight. I might make the couch over there. Maybe this window does not have as much of a draft as that one does. Now, you never want your RV closed up really tight because it'll get condensation inside. I don't have that worry because you lay down by that window and you can feel a draft. So when it's like 20 degrees out, and then this is going down to 60, and you're laying next to that window and you get that draft coming in, it can be pretty chilly. I'm just saying, you know, it's downright cold sometimes. So, anyway, we'll see. Yeah, maybe we'll try to do it. But this is a little shorter than that side. Well, I think I'll just drag the big fuzzy blanket down and, yeah, I need to redo this. Anyway, so I'm going to leave this here for now. And, so I can get everything. I got to redo the bed over there, which means I got to get the bionic mouse off of there for a while. And Velcro the Magnificent is over here, of course, Velcroed to my side. Anyway, I'll see you online. Thanks for tuning in. And it's good to know some people's cats like my flute music. Good for humans and cats. So I may have to do a cat album one day. Who knows? Anyway, oh, we'll see what happens. I was thinking too, Nityananda's got his own, cosmic digs there. We could also have our own cosmic digs. Okay, maybe Funlandia or something. And if you want to join, you have to give a thumbs up to join Funlandia. Anyway. Oh. So I'm going to leave this here. Have a great evening, and I'll see you online. Aho.